Since I got the new screen room and my little fountain's protected, the ferns and all the plants are starting to come back again. Of course, I think it might be the fish I got in my... They hide under the rocks, so you'll never see them. I know they're in there. I see them come out every so often. A few of them died. I think I got 5 left. But they hide under the rock. I see them swim out at night. The only time I find them dead is when they're sucked up against the pump. I've been collecting rainwater. And I guess the rainwater has really helped these plants. Look how green they are. Oh, there's a new one. There's a new one there. New coming out. I should almost set up a time-lapse camera on this. Should be interesting. But this is the best part. When that eastern sunshine, the early morning sunshine comes in, that's the only time this plant really gets good, credible sun. But, you know, oh, excuse my shadow. My little waterfall that's been running probably, I would say, good 20 years now. At least. As I made it the second year I lived at Fisherman's Cove. I lived there 16 years, and I've been here 8 at the current address. But Mother Nature did all this planting for me. And where I lived at Fisherman's Cove, I had a canvas awning. That got sun-dried, so I lived underneath an oak tree. Well, this is the result of that oak tree. A high wind and the acorn blew through, and its acorn found a happy spot. And unfortunately, that's all there's left of that tree. Since the new owners took over the park, they revamped it and they cut that nice old oak tree. So this is the son of that oak tree. So, and of course, here's the ferns. They're really happy back here in the shady area. Yeah, the plants are doing good. But it won't be long. These ferns will take over. I won't be able to see but it's like a mountain retreat. Oh, there's the cows. They're climbing up there. They're looking for greener pastures. Oh, what's that in the woods there? Oh, ancient tribal gargoyles. And spotted rocks. Hey, I spot a rock on top of that gargoyle's head. But it's a strange little island with mystical creatures. You just never know. You see something there. Oh, diamonds and jewels. And of course, the storm brought the sunken sailboat up on its rusty course on the shoreline there. Here's Mr. Frog taking his bath. What's that? Tribal. Whoop. A little phone in the water. How much for a close-up? There you go. That morning sunlight. Waterfall. And as you see, the ferns, they got their little fingers out looking for a new place to go. And they're always exploring. That's what the ferns are doing. See here, they're climbing on the rock. The ferns get the little feelers out. Yeah? They're looking for a source of water. I think it's the ferns. Oh, there's Captain Hook's old anchor. Yeah, and I love how this natural moss is growing. Oh, it needs a little dinosaur. Got a little Jurassic Park going on. Oh, look out, there's a tribal girl. Ooh! Occasionally I come out here and there'll be some unique lizards. Now, I just put that stone in there about 4 months ago. And look how that moss is growing up there. I think it's so cool. Mother Nature has a way of doing things. Oh, she got the fish. Oh, here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. See the anchor? Mr. Frog. He's got a big smile on his face. The cows are looking for greener places. And of course there's this gargoyle here. Oh, he's guarding the people on the island. Now I know there's a couple snails out there, but I don't know where they went. They hang out. There's at least 3 snails, and there's a small little gecko that hangs out there. I see him in the morning hanging up in the oak tree. I don't see him this morning. Well, I'm off to do my domestics. I got the washer going. It makes a grinding sound. I think I know the problem. I think a coin of some sort got underneath the auger bit. I figure out how that comes out. Anyways, happy Island Nation.